Welcome back, folks, to Hidden in Plain Sight. I am your radio host, Jada Howard. Yesterday, we talked a lot about the working class, future presidential elections, and relationships. Today, we're going to be taking a slight turn. We're going to be talking about topics within the environment. So, folks, if you have any environmental topics that you want to discuss with me, give me a call at 323-319-6060. Again, that number is 323-319-6060. All right, folks, I'm on the phone with a caller. Caller, where are you from?
Hey, I'm from Texas. I really love your show, Jada. Thanks for having me on.
No problem. What's your occupation?
I'm a professor here in California. I teach English and math.
Nice. Well, what's your topic of choice that you want to talk about?
I really want to talk about climate. And I'd love to ask you a few questions about pollen and climate reconstruction.
Okay, shoot.
Well, could you tell me a little bit about pollen, climate proxy?
Pollen to the general public is known to come from flowering plants. It's also known to be an irritant to the respiratory system. But many people don't know that pollen is used as a proxy for data analysis climate change. Statistics of pollen proxy are known to be a variable that is not directly related and acts in place of an unobservable or unmeasurable variable.
And how do they do that?
Well, they analyze pollen grains in each layer, which ultimately tell the scientist what plants were growing during the time of the sediment was deposited.
Okay. How far back can this proxy go?
Well, flowering plants first appeared 140-ish million years ago. For my paleontologists and geologists out there, that's the early Cretaceous.
Okay, well, what does this information give us in terms of temperature, range, or even general climate?
Great question. It tells us about the type of vegetation that was growing during that time. And certain vegetation does well in certain climates. But it should be noted that pollen proxies aren't that accurate. They only give a broad spectrum of information, not necessarily the specifics.
Okay, that makes sense. Well, my next question would be, how is this widespread for this proxy?
Well, different plants grow in different places, so essentially, you can build this proxy anywhere. It just needs to be in segments.
Okay, Jada. Well, those are all my questions I had for you on this topic.
Well, is there a special shout out that you wanted to give to anyone before you go?
Actually, I would love to give a special shout out to my students.
All right. Thanks for tuning in to Hidden in Plain Sight. And that was the topic today, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.